welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host for this segment, Lady D. I'm coming live from the MDS here in Sydney at the ICC in Darling Harbour. So, an event that's happening for 4 days. It started yesterday, today's day 2, and we go on the weekend as well. So, Sunday's our last day. So, come down and have a look. Okay, so we got this week, we do have on the 10th, we've got the new moon happening on at 8 p.m. in Pisces. That's my time here in Sydney. So with this new moon that is happening, there's a lot of Piscean energy that's coming up with it. So I feel like it might be feeling like time to be more slowly or time to take a step back. It is going to be like you might want to find a place that's quiet or wanting peace and quiet during this new moon. We've also got Saturn, we've got the moon here, we've got the sun, we've got Neptune, and we've got Mercury. And also the day before the new moon, Mercury is going to conjunct Neptune. So that might be a transit where you can't get at what you're trying to say, like your communication's being dissolved or no one's listening to you. So there's this sense of not getting what you need across. It also could be a sense of everything feeling upside down and trying to make sense of everything because nothing makes sense. Because there also could be like a delusion that's coming up with this as well. Or even there even could be a sense of being very emotional and even a sense of maybe even like paranoia sense too that's also coming in with this this feeling. But most of all, I feel like it's about wanting that peace, that quiet happiness, wanting to have that time out that's coming in and wanting to find your own space or own quiet space. But I just feel like there's a sense of things really sensing like it's going to slow down. But then coming up in a couple of days after that, on the 11th, we do have Mercury going into Aries. With that, it's going to be about communication being quite open, speaking your truth or having an opinion. It might be a thing where you're not listening to other people not listening to you and feeling like you've got your values or your what you think is right, so it's be argumentative. So we've got a sense over the weekend of being more slow down and having that quiet time, and then coming into next week where it's more things are more up-paced or a lot more louder in what's happening around. There's also we've got a square with Mars and Uranus this week too. With that, it could be some unexpected frustration, anger, too, or even could be a sense of where your ego gets cut down to unexpectedly as well with that. So that's also coming up for this week too. I feel like this is a week of ups and downs, but I feel like also it's this week is about wanting things to look nice or in a certain way, and it also about speaking your mind is also going to be a thing this week as well, coming up with that. So let's go to the caller here that we've got. So let me just see. So we got here Cheryl, who's from Canada, Alberta in Canada. So hi Cheryl, how are you?
Hi, Danielle. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I'm just wondering about a general reading, when things are going to turn around for me.
Is that in like relationships, or you're looking like I feel like relationships? Or is it about finance, or just generally?
More finance.
Okay, let's have a look for you. Next to Cheryl, Canada. Yeah, okay, finances and things. Looking up. Look, I feel like it's going to feel like you're treading water, or you're doing like the dog paddle, trying to sort of stay above the water here for a little while longer. But I want to say when I get to the next half of the year, more going to sort of September, so it's more like my spring, is when things are sort of, there's a trail here, like a money trail, like things are picking up. Like it's slowly but steadily as well. I feel like I don't know if you're working at the moment, but it's like I feel like you're not wanting to do what you're doing, or I just keep thinking I don't want to do work. I just feel like, are you working at the moment?
Yes.
Are you not wanting to do what you're doing at the moment, or is it you've been asked to do something?
No, I'm working now. I'm working now.
But what you're doing. Yeah, but what you're doing for work, do you not want to do it, or are you wanting to change? Like I feel like there's something that you're being asked to do, or you're doing that you don't want to do.
Oh, night shift, I hate.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like even hearing, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. too. And there's a sense of this could be to do with night shift, but also I feel like this card's about anxiety as well and wanting to hide to as I feel like you need to change in what you're doing. What is it that you're actually doing? What's your actual work?
Security.
Security. Look, you're very good at what you're doing. You're very alert. You've got you're very observant that I feel as well, and good at writing up reports. But I feel like that it's a bit boring. Like there's something else that I feel like you could do, or get a job where you're doing a different form of security, like more maybe like a one-on-one. As it could be. I just feel like this needs to be different. But I keep on seeing September like a money trail, like you're being led to something else, but it's a money trail here. You're gonna have to stand your ground as well. Like if you don't want to do the night shift, like it would be like a medical, or I feel like it gets you sort of. It's really hard to get used to for you because your head's really not in it, or it's hard to get your head around it. You don't feel good having those like sleeping during the day. It's just something not right for you or good for you. But I feel like you're going to stand your ground here too. But I feel like you need to be around more people, or even if you're security, like on the front door of a venue or something. Like I feel like with you, it needs to be. Are you around people?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. So
Yes.
I feel like that. Because I'm seeing like around like a venue or front door, as well. I do have a sense of something else completely different for you to do, but I feel like that's going to involve study. Like you're going to have to re-educate or relearn something to do it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Because eventually this is boring.
Are there going to be any bumps in the road for me this year?
For where? Like for the house?
House-wise?
Other okay, house. Look, I feel like when it comes to your house, there's things that's going to need fixing up. I keep on seeing if it's like a curtain or a blind or something. It's like keeps on falling down. So I feel like something I feel like it maybe needs fixing up, or you need to get curtains or blinds. Like I see a blind or curtain keep on falling down. So I feel like it needs fixing up. Look, I feel like you're okay. I feel like there is a sense of like scaredness or anxiety. I mean, what I do with my guides, if I ever feel like I need to, they know if I'm being warned of something coming up that's not great. I always see 3 4s or 4 4s. If I see a lot of 4s, I know something's not great coming up. But I always ask for my guides to give me a warning or a heads up so I know. For you, I feel like it's like you're constantly I'm waiting for something to happen. I also want to go to like the tap. I feel like it's a washer or leaky tap that needs to be fixed up around your home as well, too. But ultimately, I feel like you're going to get through this year. I feel like more towards the end of the year, things are going to pick up for you. I feel like you're very strong. You're very independent. You're very like solo as well. But I also feel like that you've got I just like a child. I'm hearing someone call that mum. So I feel like there's a child there who's like needing you or wanting your advice, but you also got to let them to have their own path too, as well. I get like a stubborn partner around you as well, a stubborn man. So do you have a partner?
Yes.
Yeah, he's quite stubborn. I feel like he's not budging.
He's quite ill.
Okay. I just feel like he needs to be a little bit more flexible in what's going on. Like I just feel like he's just very stubborn in how he sees things is not the full picture. So I just feel like he needs to be a lot more flexible. I feel like he's taking a lot of medication, or he's having to take a lot of things. He doesn't want to take it. I feel like some things can be mixed into one, or I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I feel like there's things here that maybe been able to change as well.
Yeah.
I want to say you have a lot of strength, and you're a very strong person. And what I say, I feel like for you though, ultimately when I come for your own, there will be like paths, but you're road humps, but you're going to be able to get through them. But I feel like though, when it gets to next year, it's going to be more about you, what you want, than what other people want. Because at the moment you're living your life for other people. Okay.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you for calling in today.
Okay. Alrighty. Bye-bye for now.
Bye. Okay. So guys, if you want to contact me for a reading, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties, and my Facebook page is Lady D Psychic Parties. That's the best way to get in contact with me, is through Facebook. My Instagram and TikTok is Lady D as Psychic, and my YouTube channel is Lady D or Danielle Psychic. Just can't find it under Lady D. I'm here at the MBS Sydney, so come down on the weekend if you're in Sydney area. Come, there's heaps to see and do crystals, and there's other things to see like sensors, like things that you smell, candles. There's everything here that you can think of, even at baseline tiaras. So come down, have a look. You can grab a reading from either me or one of the other readers that are here. There's plenty of readers here. And I'll see you same time, same or different location next week, back in my other location at home next week. So bye for now.